Hopefully, this is working. Fine. Let's do some last second pastes. Does this work? I don't think it's working. Oh, it is working. Alright, now I can close it. Let's see. Checking the levels. Webcam. Microphone. Let's check the microphone just in case. I don't trust this. Sure. Yeti microphone. Everything else looks like it's good. I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna wait for the 24th. So... Okay. I have too many people I want to watch. Oh. That's good. Yep. My computer loves to, change mics without my permission. Let's do these rings. Suspicious rings, huh? Blow all this energy. There. Fucking hilarious. Where the fuck is that TSUCHINOKO? Also, I should move my microphone. Instead of it being in my usual casual spot, I'm gonna put it right up on me. Wow, I have a lot of cables, god damn it. Alright, you know what? I'll just unplug this. My microphone is in my hand right now, if it sounds weirdly close. There. Right up on me now. Hug it so you know. Hug it so it knows you're using it. Well, it's all up in my grill now. Let's get this energy. 100 energy? That should be enough. Grab this. Grab that. Whatever, I just want to do it. I don't want to spend forever on this. Let's just do the introduction real quick. So it's the... Oh my word, my heavens, my stars! Look at this room. This room is hilarious. Brace yourselves, because this week your fortune is the absolute worst fortune ever read in Kronos and all our history. In 3 days, you will have the worst day of your life. Shit. Oh, shit. Well, my life is over. Then she gets on Reddit or Twitter. My life's over. Farewell to my youth. Konoka, is something wrong? It's probably some fortune-telling thing again. It was pretty bad today, lol. I just caught it. Why do people watch such an ominous show? No, I watch every day, and I've never seen them say anything like that. It's probably the first time ever, like they said. What if it's actually dangerous? Maybe you can counter it somehow. Sorry for butting in. What an interesting conversation. I just happened to be reading a relevant text. There's a certain cryptid that has long been said to function as a lucky charm. For a long time, many doubted its existence, and yet many eyewitnesses have claimed I missed it. It's the TSUCHINOKO. The fat snake. Lucky charm? But don't worry, viewers. If you keep this lucky animal by your side, you can dodge misfortune and seize the day. And that lucky animal is... the TSUCHINOKO. A snake! The fat snake. In search of Tsuchinoko, the unknown creature. I have no idea what to expect. All I know is it just sounds like somebody got a bad horoscope and then we're gonna go on shenanigans. Starting a bunch of random people. Misunderstanding and misunderstanding. Thank you so much, Shayu, you big time. Don't burn the place down and do not touch my desk. What is it now? I'm going on a trip to the field, the great outdoors, very rural. If I'm not back in a week, assume I'm gone for good. Don't look for me and use a flattering photo for the... Oh, who's this? I think I remember a face like that. Aren't snakes uwu naturally evil though? The Tsuchinoko is a rare snake. If it's rare, that means it's gotta be good. If you hadn't come in hollering, I would have introduced you. This is Marcel Sensei from Chalet. Hello. Sensei, this troublemaker is the Deputy Director of the Public Peace Bureau, Shima Konoka. Oh, this is Sensei. I heard about you from the big dog here. Big dog up top. Why did she cuff you? I'm cuffed? I hope you don't get confused. You could say there was a slight misunderstanding. Oh boy. They were caught possessing and smuggling a specific student's middle school yearbook. I don't think there's any misunderstanding here. I'll give it that to you, Sensei. I'm sure your intentions were good. Hopefully. I'll contact the victim, explain the situation, and determine if further action is appropriate. Oh, it's that fat snake that's also in MGS3. I'm not sure. Solid snake, but fat. A Tsuchinoko, to my knowledge, is literally just a snake with a pot belly. Oh, it's Iori. That's no... Right. Sensei... Game Sensei canonically has a problem with Iori. Sensei, given that you are, strictly speaking, a public figure, I would appreciate it if you would refrain from drawing this kind of attention. But first things first. Konoka. What was that you were going on a field trip? The thing is, I hope you don't get the wrong idea or judge me, but I only have a week to capture a Tsuchinoko. How could I possibly get the wrong idea? Just a question, for courtesy's sake. Is this Tsuchinoko the one I'm familiar with, or some kind of criminal code name? Yes, it is that Tsuchinoko, the famous one, the snake, the solid one. The mythical creature, the cryptid? That's right, it's the elusive legend, the creature often discussed, sometimes spotted, but despite bounties, contests, and reality shows, never captured. You mean Jimothy? Right now, the cumulative bounty is 100 million yen. You could say it's a walking, slithering tube of gold. Yes. Now, I am aware this could be a sensitive topic. Konoko, are you in dire need of money? You can talk to me. What do you take me for? You really think I'm the type to chase a quick yen? I suppose not. And it must be your superstitions again. Come on. Haven't I built up enough seniority to skip the interrogation? Just look at all the vacation days I have banked. Don't worry. I wasn't planning on stopping you. In fact, you tend to burn yourself out. If you're really motivated to rest, I'm not standing in your way. Use your vacation days. However, if you have to go to some wild snake chase, take Sensei with you. Huh? Me too, huh? What? Why? What? Me? Sensei, do you have a moment? Takes me off to the corner as a powwow. If you accompany Konoka for this trip, I'll close today's investigation and let you go free. Oh, a bribe or a favor, I see. You'll drop the case? I'm innocent, though. Let me just talk to Iori. No, it's not like that. Consider this a personal request. Konoka isn't actually a troublemaker. Of course, can't exactly say she has a sterling reputation. But she's more diligent than she looks, and she deserves to be the deputy director, despite only being a second year. Unlike me, she's congenial and well liked by her subordinates. But she has a tendency to go, crazily enthusiastic about one thing. Superstition. Why are all my cops good? Why are my cops good cops, but they look bad? First the Mad Dog of Valkyrie, and then this girl. It looks like she stepped out of Miami Vice. Wow, I didn't think the famous sensei would join me. As a preventative measure, Kana sure is overprotective. I'm very well loved all the same. Don't you think? Right. She's more worried about protecting the world from you. Oh, I should tell the others. You'll meet them soon and love them, I'm sure. Oh, we're online friends? You knew that, right? I wasn't about to go hunting in the boonies alone. We're meeting up with Guramin and director Mo. Such unique names. They're not names, they're IDs, handles, pseudonyms. You get the idea. You met them on the internet? What if they're dangerous people? We're not going to a con, Konoka. What? Shoot, sorry. I shouldn't have laughed so loudly. When you see them, you'll understand. Look, Sensei. What do you think I do with Valkyrie? So-called dangerous people should be scared of me. Don't worry for a second. I know the girls we're meeting. They're great. Seriously. We're mutuals on socials, too. We're oomps. We've even met up in person several times. Oh, okay. Alright. Are you normally interested in this kind of stuff, Sensei? The paranormal. Here, check out this account. They focus on urban legends and unsolved mysteries. Pretty neat, huh? At first I used it for monitoring the area, but honestly, their research is pretty impressive. And we're here. I'll tell you more later. I'm gonna turn on my fan. Hopefully it doesn't come up. We're in the fucking middle of nowhere. I'd only heard about it before, so this is the countryside. Good. She's here. Did she bring a friend? I think you're right. Excuse me, are you two? I know you. Huh? What? Sensei! On the middle of the sticks, I guess. She has that kind of gimmick. What are you doing here, Sensei? I should ask you, what are you doing? How are you even out here? What? What do you mean, how? I got official permission through the proper channels. I know you think you know everything about our school, but don't believe the rumors. Wild Hunt doesn't literally imprison its students, you know. Of course, getting an outing pass approved is a bit of a hassle. Oh, huh. Oh, Sensei, do you know Gurumin? Yes, I do. Oh, I'm not saying that shit. What kind of relationship is that? Cha! No, not you too, Sensei. Don't indulge that nonsense. You'll only make Konoe even more annoying. But I like Konoe. Still, you need to answer my question. Why are you here, Sensei? Look at Konoka just vibing over here. I thought the three of us were looking for a Tsuchinoko. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention Sensei was tagging along. It was a little last minute. She's so unbothered. But regardless, the more the merrier, right, ladies? Keep your extroversion away from me. If it seems like Sensei already knows Gurumin, we can skip that introduction. Then, alright, yeah, show me this person. I've never met her in my life. What's the weird gun? Hold on. And the funny bag. Oh my god, she's all about. I want to believe. Okay. Are you pointing at me? Telepathy has failed. It seems Sensei and I operate on different wavelengths. Nice to meet you, and welcome. My name is Hanemono Tsubasa, leader of this expedition. I operate the Mo Paranormal Research Institute. When addressing me, I'd appreciate if you call me Director Tsubasa. Director? But look, I know what you're thinking, but she's not as strange as she seems. I would know. It's just live stream stuff. Mo Paranormal Research Institute, it's her channel. So it's kind of her gimmick. There, she said it! It's her gimmick! A gimmick. You wound me, Reina. Our research institute is the only organization utilizing scientific methodology to investigate paranormal activities in Kivotos. First of all, there's no R or organization. It's just you. There's a complicated reason for it to appear that way. Above all, Sensei, I don't want you to misunderstand. Paranormal research is not pseudoscience. Ah, there she goes again. Excuse me, I'm taking center stage. Paranormal activities not only exist throughout Kivotos, but locally and frequently. I'm sure you are... I'm just thinking of Dale Gribble now. I'm sure you are familiar. Recently, something absolutely outstanding happened at Millennium. Do you know about it, Sensei? Huh? Wait. You're not talking about the Steel Continent, are you? Ah, I can read your face. You suspect that you know exactly what I'm talking about, don't you? I suppose it makes sense. It was so groundbreaking, so incredible, that it would be strange if Shali Sensei didn't know. That's right. I'm talking about the Millennium Higashi Alps UFO witness case. What the fuck? According to eyewitness accounts, in the early morning, an unidentified white disc-like figure surrounded by light was flying freely, ignoring established rules of acceleration. This is only a hypothesis, but you cannot deny that flying objects sounds like an archetypal UFO sighting, as popularized by Adaminsky. Some say that due to the craft's formulaic and, dare I say, cliché appearance, that it is a hoax or confirmation bias. I disagree with such assertions. UFOs exist. I want to believe. You cannot deny the evidence. There are numerous consistent, independent eyewitness accounts. Also, that's a fucking hilarious picture. If I were able, I would visit the encounter sites myself and attempt to communicate. Unfortunately, I can't freely traverse within Millennium boundaries for some reason. Oh, Reina, little help? Sure, she's strange, but it's nothing like the Occult Society. She's much more realistic and rational than most of my roommates, and we get along surprisingly well. Wow. Reina's usually very soon, so she actually gets along with her. Wait, why am I even making excuses right now? Director Mo may not look like it, but she's quite famous in the industry. She uploads urban explorer videos every day without fail. You wouldn't believe the abandoned buildings she's trespassed into. You're a cop, Konoka. No, there's no such industry, and she's not that famous. She only explores abandoned buildings with nothing going on. There are practically no views or subscribers. I shouldn't be laughing. You explore abandoned buildings every day, and there's still time for schoolwork? Of course there is. Every Millennium student takes their classes seriously, especially math. You're from Millennium? Huh? Did I not mention that? No, you didn't. I'm surprised. I thought Millennium students wouldn't believe in this kind of stuff. What kind of stuff? Well, you know, the TSUCHINOKO, or Yeti, or magic. Ah, now, as a Millennium student, I cannot let that slide. No theory was proven from the onset. Every proposition went through the scientific method to be interpreted and verified before eventually settling as a universal truth. Huh? What are you talking about, Tsubasa? In other words, denying a possibility simply because it has not yet been proven is denying the very foundation of natural philosophy built up by humanity. Furthermore, even Millennium, the seat of cutting-edge, modern science, had its own mysteries. Just look at the unexplored ruins next door. Paranormal exploration should be tackled by scientists, not shunned as a superstitious taboo. No wonder people are comparing you to Natsu and Seiya. And while more conservative and incurious researchers consider the field to be pseudoscience, I find You really are a Millennium student. My roommates say similar things, though with slightly different fervor. And yet we are all aligned because we share the same curiosity. Perhaps we have something in common, Reina. After all, you're out here searching for the Tsuchinoko. That's not why I'm here. Let me be crystal clear, in case there's a misunderstanding. I don't believe in the Tsuchinoko. Sure you don't. I understand completely. Excuse me, what's that about? Actually, I think we should ask you the same question. If you don't believe in the Tsuchinoko, then why are you on this expedition? Well, it's because... Okay. Sensei already knows this. My roommates are eccentric. You could say they're occult fanatics. Just imagine them scrolling and finding some yahoo who claims to have seen a Tsuchinoko. They'd be so smug and declare that it's proof of the occult or art or whatever. That's why I'm beating them to it. All these witnesses probably saw some flat lizard or snake that ate a hot dog. If I can find the source of all this nonsense and prove how the false rumors began, they'll have to listen to me. Though I wonder if that's enough to wake them up. I understand completely. I just told you it's not like that. Wait, I can't allow someone with such impure motives to participate. Our goal is to confirm the existence of the legendary cryptid, Tsuchinoko. Here. And then, to prove that it is actually an alien scouting drone. That's what we're really doing? No, it's not. Stop you going in your freaky obsession into this. We're here to prove the Tsuchinoko exists. I see. Perhaps that was too much for me to spring on an amateur. But extraterrestrial studies aren't just something I made up. They're actively being researched in academia. A related article was published in the most recent edition of New Pyramid Future, Red Winter's renowned academic journal. Anything that comes from Red Winter is not to be trusted. That pseudoscience rag? Sensei, that magazine is just a collection of conspiratorial articles that were rejected by every publisher in Millennium. They pay to be they don't even belong to Red Winter, they pay? You're wrong. The seminar elites are the ones censoring the truth. They're the Millennium Academia who only promote their version of mainstream science. Literally lizard people in control of the government. That said, Reina, you're pretty well versed for such a skeptic. Even some longtime subscribers don't know much about the magazine's background. I see. It seems you too are an expert. You come here armed with your own theories. Very well, I accept your challenge. If you wish to debate, my argument remains the same. The Tsuchinoko is an alien camouflage drone. My argument remains the same. The Tsuchinoko is an alien camouflage drone. Maybe I'll just do that. She's talking like Dale Gribble. It's unnatural. Its unnatural look is the result of a half-hearted attempt to mimic indigenous life forms from a different gravitational environment. Its elusive nature reflects the exploration drone's goal, quiet reconnaissance. I was really hoping we were just looking for an actual snake. I am not ruling that out. Anything is possible. I am eager to see who has a more accurate interpretation. This expedition is bound to be interesting. Interpretation? Well, whatever. At least we're all looking for the same thing. Am I the only normal person in Kivotos? I understand completely. Stop it! But Reina, repetition is funny. If you repeat it constantly, it becomes funny. Ghost bus. What the hell is this? This is a new CG. We might be in over our heads. Are you sure this is the right way? According to the map, definitely. Maybe you were scammed? No. I reserved everything through a well-vetted website and checked the veracity of the most recent reviews. I'm positive. This is the only way to head to our mountain lodge. They're going to a lodge? This bridge is and this bridge is stable. It's not going to collapse. Well, even if it does, it's over a river. You know how to swim, right? As if. Afternoon, ladies. Whoa, mysterious elder. I don't suppose you're looking for the cabin at the other end of the bridge. Oh, so it does exist. Yes, and if you're looking for that cabin in the cabin in the woods, you should turn back. Huh? So it was a scam? They stole our money? No, it's there all right, but it's best if you didn't stay. The reason, you'll know it when you see it, and you'll wish you never did. Oh, I warned you. It's not too late to look for another place. All right, bye. What a strange old man. Now, let's move before it gets too late. The sun sets earlier in the countryside. Wait, we're just going to head in? Did I miss something? I mean, there was a creepy old man warning us not to, and he was all beat up. That's not a coincidence. He must have been waiting for us. Konoka, I admire your ability to center yourself in the universe. But believing the world revolves around you will lead to delusions of grandeur. This too can be overcome. Come to think of it, Konoka's kind of a scaredy cat. She reads every creepy story she finds on the internet and spooks herself so badly she can't get to sleep. Me scared? You got it all wrong. This guy was waiting here all day to give us a foreboding warning. He wouldn't do that for no reason. You know what they say about today's society and its lack of regard for basic safety? Konoka, you're a cop. Right, Sensei? Didn't you find that at least a little suspicious? Do they have Osaka accents? They can have whatever accents I want them to have. But Tsubasa just strikes me as a Dale Gribble type of conspiracy theorist. It was too convenient to be a coincidence. It bothers me. The dog was so small. See, Sensei agrees. Yeah, but in case you all missed the point, there's no other lodging nearby. The closest village is an hour's walk. Bleh. Disgusting. We should proceed. We already paid, and we can't get a refund if we cancel it this late. Please, Sensei. An hour's walk, and there are no taxis. Suck it up, Konoka. There are times when one must summon their courage. Sensei? Now, if a ghost appears, we will take full responsibility for protecting Konoka. Oh, why did you say that? You know, just saying the G word attracts them. Oh, ghosts? Oh, but ghosts. The gorillas? If it were that easy, we'd be able to document them reliably. Come now. I'll hold your hand. Alright, don't tug at me. I can walk at my own pace. Like my grandmam used to say, the G word ain't nothing to be scared of. It's cleaner in here than I thought it'd be. Wow, look at this place. It's kind of cozy. The outside led me to think this place would be a dump, but honestly, it's not too bad. Same. Hey, Rena. Isn't the vibe here a little creepy? Are you still thinking about that old dude? No, it's not because of that. I feel something. In my bones. Something chilling. Cold spots are one of the telltale signs of a phantasmal visitation. Oh, that's Tsubasa. Cold spots are one of the telltale signs of a phantasmal visitation. What the fuck? However, I do not detect any unnatural localized temperature fluctuations. You can relax. What's that? A camera? A Google Glass? Yes. More accurately, this is a thermal imaging camera. It allows me to see the relative heat of the room. It even takes pictures. You really are prepared. Of course I am. We are on the hunt for the never-before-seen legendary creature. To reiterate, I have scientifically verified there are no cold spots here. Please calm down, Konoka. You appear rather warm. Always looking out for me, Director. You're so reliable. Foo, foo, foo. I am a professional after all. Unequipped. Sensei, do you have a question? You said you're a pro. Is this part of a club activity? That is also an interesting topic, but it's probably best to delve into it some other time. Time is of the essence. As I said, the sun sets early in the countryside. Let's not waste the day. What's gotten into her? Not wanting to talk about clubs. I can emphasize. You two don't know? You two don't know either? You've never talked about her club? Well, you know... that's odd, isn't it? Why don't I know anything about her? Sure, we've known each other for a while, but mainly as online friends. We don't go around talking about our daily lives. Kinui Reina, Wild Hunt Art Academy, first year, fashion design major. What are you doing? Assigned dormitory 4. Room number? I don't want to mention the number, but it's 404, right? You have 3 senior roommates. The room number of girls staying there. Ugh, it gives me the chills. It's just number 4. It's... I know 4 sounds like death in your language, but calm down. I'm the one getting chills here. How do you know all that? Are you stalking me? Sweet child, there's always a way. People can't help but leak personal information when they post online. Konoka, you're a cop. I could tell which dorm you lived in from the way you talked about your closest march, the hill you hate trudging up, and the winding path you take to your classes. The one leading to the design building, right? I never mentioned my room number. You said you felt cursed because of your room number. Unlucky numbers would be 4, 6, or 13. But since you live in dormitory 4, it was probably 404, since 406 is meaningless. 413 even more so. She's profiling her. What are you, Konoka, you're a cop. A detective? How lame. I'm part of the Public Peace Bureau. I learned from the best. I have a friend who can make a hardened sug sob like a baby. So, you really do go to Valkyrie, Konoka. I thought you were just making it up. How harsh. You're saying that I look too much of a delinquent? Yes. I did not say that. But I did. But you saw it, didn't you? I did not. Come on, you must have considered it just a little bit, right? When you first saw me? This is my face. Well, when you put it like that... Sensei, Reina called me a delinquent. What? You made me say that. Don't tease Reina too much. And Reina, respect your seniors. Alright. Oh, come on! Stop teasing me! All the Tsuchinoko eyewitness accounts have been along with Mount Shirakawa riverbank. I sure like to stretch these chapters out. If the Tsuchinoko is indeed a biological creature, it would need access to a consistent water source. Logically, it would reside near the mountainside or deep in the valley to avoid human intervention. Okay, got it. Next up, the mountain. And this line heads straight to Mount Shirakawa. Wow, Sensei, get a load of this. There's only one line, and it only runs twice a day. That sucks. Jesus. I mean, this is the countryside. It's not exactly a tourist spot. How is this my life? Well, it's only 30 minutes to go, ladies. Might as well talk. Or we could sing. With an unbothered face, Konoka. That's... That's the correct number, right? Yeah, how strange. It's way ahead of schedule. You gonna be superstitious again? Gah! Could this be? Now that I'm closer to TSUCHINOKO, my good fortune is returning. Keep a snake nearby. It's like the fortune teller said. Her fortune really said? No, it must be a coincidence. Wait, Reina, Sensei, am I the only one who finds the license plate on that bus strange? Huh? F4466? The music's kicking in. 4 is not usually used for license plates. It's sinister and evokes the concept of death. And 4466 on top of that. The F4466 bus? Have you heard of it? Well, I wouldn't say I'm an expert, but some people were sharing a story about it online. Reina always fucking says this, I'm not an expert, and then proceeds to share expert information. They said it was a bus ridden by ghosts. Ghosts? It's a typical horror cliche. Someone hops in a bus without thinking, and they see it's full of ghosts, so they jump off. Or someone falls asleep on the bus and ends up in a parallel Kivotos, you know, like isekai. The bus framing device was popular for a while. She's talking like an expert. And all the buses in the ghost stores had A4466 license plates. Surely it's just a coincidence. A gag. It's not like I believe any of that stuff. Besides, why would we find a haunted ghost bus in the countryside during the middle of the day, right? As we're on an investigation. That's too contrived. It's impossible. It's stupid. Unless it is real. Hey, beep beep. Sensei, gang, are you getting on? The ride's waiting. Maybe not this bus. Huh? But there's only one bus that stops here. What? Huh. Now that I look at it, this bus doesn't match the route number on the sign. Excuse me, kind driver. Is this the bus to Mount Shirakawa? Suspicious driver. Hello? Do you hear me? Something about this stinks. Perhaps it's time to bring it out. Bring out what? Not the gun in her back, right? I don't think it's a good idea to pick a fight with a ghost. Sensei, please keep an eye on Konoka. When it comes to superstitions, Konoka always gets herself into trouble. Alright, stop. Wait, let the bus go, Konoka. No, Sensei. My little friend works wonders for situations like this. Your little friend? You've left me no other choice, bub. Is that a student notebook? Ah, it seems you're unfamiliar. Well, watch and learn. Kivotos drivers fear this way more than my rifle. Hello, sir. I'm from Valkyrie, hence the badge. Mind showing me your license? Oh, was I too quiet? I said I want to see your operator's license for this heavy-duty conveyance. Refusal to surrender documentation is an automatic violation. Sir, halt! Don't you dare! He really dared. Maybe ghosts are also afraid of tickets? You just wait, buddy. I know your plates. But still, Sensei, those are impressive investigative skills. That looked just like an ordinary bus. Well, Reina tipped me off. No, that's right. They were acting pretty suspicious, right? Warn me if you're gonna put me on the spot like that. Huh? This the real bus? Oh, I think it's the real bus. The real one? Wait, I mean, I'm not saying I thought the other one was a ghost bus or something like that. Welcome aboard. Please mind a step, little lady. Thank you. Hello. This might seem like a strange question, but there was a bus here earlier and... Huh? Another bus? That's strange. This is the only bus that stops here. See the sign? You expect me to believe it really was just a ghost bus? Ultimately, we never figured out where the suspicious bus came from or where it went. Blood really wanted to avoid a ticket. Living stone doll. Taking that fresh air, that'll cure what ails you. Sensei, why are you lagging so far behind? I can't walk anymore. What is that about? Sounds like you're out of shape. No, you're the freak here. We've been yelling at you to slow down for the past 10 minutes. Jeez, what a bunch of slackers. What about Director Mo? Wow, you look like death's warmed over. But doesn't it feel good to sweat a little? Oh, she's in shape, I guess. Can't even muster the energy to answer. This is not a laughing matter. We're finally at the first spot. Really? There's nothing here. Oh, wait. Let me catch my breath. Yes. This is our first exploration site on Mount Shirakawa. Of course, this location looks unassuming. A Tsuchinoko wouldn't den somewhere interesting. It's trying to avoid people. Well, you're not wrong. Really? Last question. I promise. Are we just going to keep searching, like the Dire Mountain, to find a fat snake that may not even exist? If this mountain had a Tsuchinoko, we will find it. "30 minutes later." Hey, what are you doing down there? We've barely started. I briefly had an out-of-body experience, therefore souls exist. Cite that. QED. What is she even talking about? Sensei? Muscle aches from desk work. Oh, I'm not here. I'm dead. You two are useless. What are you smirking at? Huh, me? You didn't know? You were smiling practically from ear to ear. Oh, was I? Well, there was no special reason. It's just fun being out here with y'all. I see. Hey, I'm curious. Does Millennium not have club activities, Tsubasa? Because then you can go on outings like this with even more people. No. Well, how should I explain this? It's a bit of a long story. Truthfully, I did actively participate in a club, but I cannot any longer. Our club. It was closed down due to a budget stuff, underperformance, lack of intellectual justification. It's a pseudoscience club, isn't it? Sorry. No, it's fine. It didn't discourage me or anything. Millennium is a merit-based academy, so if I manage to find the TSUCHINOKO, maybe I can revive the club. Though I have never heard of a shuttered club being reopened. Well, I'll help you. Even if I don't believe the TSUCHINOKO exists. Of course. If a theory is incorrect, and proving that is also important. By the way, where is Konoka? You know, I think I heard her run off. Maybe she found something? We'll have to watch out for her. Konoka is the weakest among... Really? What? Seriously? She's in Valkyrie. What's your point? Ah! What was that pathetic scream? Konoka, quickly, let's find her. Sensei, help. What's wrong, Konoka? You look so pale. I noticed something buried in the ground. I dug it up. Wow. It's so over. I want to get up. I want to get a picture of that myself. It's so over. What is this? It's so ominous. It's a worn wooden chest. We'll need to check the manufacturing date. But these charms look intact, despite being made of paper. I don't think it's that old. How can it be so calm about this? This is serious stuff. What do I do? Should I throw it back in the hole? Should I dig it even deeper? Wait, you're not going to open it? Oh, who would? No, listen. While the so-called mainstream media only focuses on mysterious charms being hexed or omens, that's historically inaccurate. It's very much the opposite. If you do your research, you'll learn that these are mainly used for blessings and wishes. She's a little excited by that. No. Look, not this box. No matter how you spin it, this one's cursed. Ah, you're a water type, aren't you? You're trying to transfer your bad luck to me, a fire type. I think we should bury it and pretend this never happened. Not because I believe it's cursed or anything. It's just rude to open someone's stuff. It could be sentimental. It's open. It's a stone statue. Maybe an idol? Or even a doll. It's dangerous is what it is. Calm down. It is just an ordinary stone doll. It is probably a local custom. There's nothing ordinary about a stone doll that had to be locked away in a box, sealed with charms, and tied with rope. It is fine. Unfortunately, this is a fake. A fake? First of all, this isn't even made of solid stone. It's too light relative to its volume, and the surface texture is far too even. I would say it's a mix of plastic resin and stone powder. It is likely mass-produced, probably some gardening store. However, this box is made of real wood and seems quite old. Someone did that on purpose. They were hoping the box would grant the stone an air of legitimacy. Who's got that much time on their hands? Isn't this a bit much for a prank? You would think, but it happens fairly often. Mainly for its content creation, like videos, augmented reality games, or viral marketing, and sometimes people just hide what they make for no reason. They could have done it for attention, or purely to scare whoever finds it. It could be a hoax or a particularly nasty prank. I've seen this type of thing before. People plant them in the abandoned building that I explore. See? I told you it was nothing, Sensei. You're blaming me? I'll start digging. Huh? Just in case. Even if it's a prank, it still heals old evil intentions, right? It's definitely an ominous object. So I'll seal it away for good, so no one ever sees it again. I see your point, but if you're trying to protect others, we might as well take it with us and dispose of it properly. No, this should never have been unearthed in the first place. I'll make sure it's buried below below the mantle. Everyone, grab a shovel. Let's go. Huh? Huh? Sealing complete. Problem solved. 68. A clear mind and a clear heart. Even my body feels rejuvenated. She's so unbothered. Doesn't she ever get tired? She dug like 10 meters all by herself. It was 8 meters last I measured. Ah, you're all so dramatic. We barely did anything. We just moved a little soil. This was hardly a playdate at the sandbox. Hey, are all you Valkyrie students like this? Ah, I'm small potatoes compared to the others. My girl Kana, now she's something special. Remind me to stay on the right side of the law. Good idea. Then perhaps we should head back? Yes. Are we done searching for the TSUCHINOKO? Make it sound like I'm holding you hostage. Though keeping people in custody is my job after all. Konoka, you're a cop. Phew. At least it's over. We all worked all day and have nothing to show for it. Well, it wouldn't be very legendary if it was easy to find, right? Good point. I think something in the bushes is following us. A little animal? Yeah. What? It was the same stone doll, even though we buried it 8 meters in the ground. And yet it looked grubbier than before, and even exhausted. Sensei, why are you lagging behind? I only shifted my eyes for a moment, but when I looked back, the stone doll was gone. Somehow, it seemed we earned a mysterious grudge. Weird. You mean enemy of this rock. The Ghostly Lodge. Is it 9 episodes? We're back in our Airbnb. We're back. Can't take another step. Same. You all seem exhausted. Rest for now. I'll start dinner. My body won't move. Am I in the world of stopped time? The world. Looks like a classic case of muscle ache. Since everyone's beat, I'll do the cooking. Oh, thank you. But no complaining, no matter how much you hate it, deal. You do know how to cook, right? Easy peasy. You grill stuff, you boil it. What's so difficult? That doesn't inspire confidence. Wait! Should I watch her? But this couch. What do you think, Tsubasa? Honk. Me. Shoo. She's already out. I suppose we did run around a lot. Big day. It makes sense that she's tired. I'm a little sleepy too. Well, let's see if Konoka can actually cook. Clunk. Oh, what the? I guess I dozed off. Konoka? Is that you, Konoka? Is something wrong, Konoka? Are you locked out? Stop playing around. Just get over here. It's the fucking music again. What the hell? I know what you're doing. Don't be childish. I get enough of these stupid pranks from my roommates. Sensei. Alright, I'll go check. No, I'll join you. Something doesn't feel right. Stay behind me, Sensei. The small young girl. Someone's on the other side of the door. It's this Konoka, right? It's this Konoka. The world. Who's here to party? She's fucking... What? Why are you hitting me with your weak little fists? You idiot! I've had enough of your pranks. Look, you scared Sensei. Did I? I did? What's up? Someone was at the front door. That wasn't you, Konoka? What are you talking about? I just... Ah, then that's what it was. Well, what's that supposed to mean? Well, while I was prepping the soup, I saw someone walking around the lodge. But I knew you sleepyheads were inside, so I figured it was nothing. Then what? There's really someone out there? With us? Considering that you sent someone behind the front door, yeah, probably. Anyways, let's chow. Like the director too. She needs the calories. Don't you think there's something more important going on? Ah, come on. Nothing's more important than food. You gotta eat to live. Rise and shine, director. And so, despite the awkwardness, we grabbed our plates. Unexpectedly, Konoka's food was quite delicious, though her choice of menu was a bit dad-coded. We're just gonna say it, huh? I see. So all that happened while I was asleep. I need to ask, just in case, do any of you have, say, a sworn enemy who leaves to torment you? Who would? Oh, I might. Huh? Konoka, you're a cop. Let's see. There's that guy who swore revenge on my family line. That was about 2 weeks ago. But there have been a few others. It makes sense that one or two would show up by now. Surely you're joking. No. Dead serious. I don't just shuffle papers at the Public Peace Bureau, after all. But that doesn't add up. It can't be me after. Only Kana knows I'm out here. No, you can't be so sure. Huh? If someone is trailing you with ill intentions, then this is the perfect opportunity for them. You're mostly alone, away from your colleagues in an isolated, unfamiliar territory. Of course, for this hypothesis to hold true, your pursuer would have to possess a superhuman level of patience, tenacity, and most importantly, deep-seated vendetta. Wait, though. I don't think I've done anything deserving such an intense grudge. I think. Or maybe I have? You have? Ah, well, when you carry out your duties, sometimes people get caught in the crossfire. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs, you know. Should a Valkyrie officer say that? You're supposed to valiantly defend Kivotos. Oh, it's fine. Everything I've ever done was in self-defense, believe me. My cop is so blasé. The 7 prisoners. Oh shit. I've heard the rumors. They were 7 criminals so dastardly, so unhinged, so violent, that their own schools called in the General Student Council Special Forces. And, while in custody of the Corrections Bureau, they escaped. What if they're not just after Konoka, but the Public Peace Bureau and the entire Valkyrie Police School? Maybe we are in actual danger. Perhaps they're exaggerating just a little. The theory's got some legs. Really? You want a criminal who's meticulous, persistent, and hates Valkyrie more than anything? I know just the one. Is it Akira? Are you gonna say Akira? Oh, what a relief! Huh? I was so worried we were dealing with a ghost. A phantasm. They're pretty hard to shoot, you know. An escaped criminal is easy as pie. I just need to capture him and throw him into Slammer. Forget I said Slammer. I mean, I'll lawfully transfer them to the Corrections Bureau for her rehabilitation. You make it sound so simple. They have a reputation. You and I have heard of the 7 prisoners. Oh yeah, you've heard of the 7 prisoners, but not the Public Peace Bureau. Sorry, I didn't mean... No need to apologize, I'm just razzing you. I've got it all handled. No matter who comes for us, or how many reinforcements we bring, I'll protect you. That's a promise. Another problem solved. Ha! I was worked up for nothing. Like, cop is so unbothered. Oh, it's this girl. It is 9. Okay, cool. Not too long. Phone booth from hell. Oh my god, each chapter is just a different creepypasta. The next day. The next day. This isn't going to work. This method is stupid. You're just saying that now? I have to be careful I don't slip into my stupid-ass accent. I've had enough of this now. We've been flipping rocks for 2 hours. But Reina, snakes like shaded humid areas. What is a Tsuchinoko anyways? Are you sure it's even a snake? Does it have any characteristics besides being fat? Fuck it, why? How did the Japanese come up with a Tsuchinoko? It's just a snake that's fat. That's a pointed question. First off, it's not merely a fat snake. Saying so is rather crude, not to mention rude. The public calls it such because that shape is easy to grasp. I would say that Tsuchinoko was more of a rhomboid. But was that so? What else do you know? While witnesses differ, most agree that the Tsuchinoko makes a shia noise when they feel threatened. Kinda like you, Reina. So like a cat. Or like me. Even more astounding is that they can spring up about 1 whole meter right at you. Oh wow, that's kind of interesting. That's a cat. Interesting theory. Could the Tsuchinoko actually be a cat? Why are you convincing yourself? Don't you have any more relevant information? I cannot say I do, but I do have a tool that may prove useful. We should create a team name, like the Fuck Squad. Explain, why would that help? A name sets intention. If we call ourselves an investigation team, from that moment on our purpose becomes investigating. It'll unconsciously help us focus on our goal while building camaraderie. And some researchers believe in the law of attraction. The flow of the universe is said to readjust one's thoughts and desires. Don't start with a plausible theory on work ethic, only to pivot into pseudoscientific drivel. Every time a sprite comes up, I just think, it's gonna be an easy day. I'm with her. I think we could use a cooler name, or any name. What do you think, Sensei? I agree. Since we investigate the occult, we should call it the occult. Don't you dare! I will murder you! I thought it sounded pretty good. Then how about we stick to our original purpose and call ourselves the Tsuchinoko Investigation Team? That doesn't really get the blood pumping, you know. Can't we spice it up a little? But why are you looking at me? Hey, you're the one who acts the occult name. If you're gonna be so critical, then come up with an alternative. Tsuchinoko investigation team is good. For a fashion designer, you're a little bland. Show us your creativity, Reina. Wait, this has nothing to do with fashion. So, you do think there's some creative overlap? Yeah, lock in, Wild Hunt. Show us your chops. Huh? How about Expedition Team X? No, scrap it. We should... Nope. I think it's cool. Expedition Team X. I'll be right back. I'll just leave it on the screen just real quick while I take care of something. I'm back. But I don't have my headphones on yet. I'm gonna open my window. So hot. Let's see. Expedition Team Twitter. It sounds like we're secret agents. I do use outreach, and the little kids always pick weak names like Hope or Happy for their teams. I'm glad Wild Hunt's got some bite. Really? It's fine? Of course it is. That's why I suggested it. Now that we have our name, our search is sure to be more fruitful. Alright, Expedition Team X, let's get serious and find that Tsuchinoko. I hope Tsubasa's playable next time. Or gatchable, gambleable, gambud. This isn't working. This is somehow even more stupid. Is there a problem? Well, we just glossed over it, but we didn't change our strategy at all. We flipped so many rocks that I'm starting to recognize some of these bugs. I see. Worry not. The law of attraction is already bringing us closer to the Tsuchinoko. But be careful. Avoid negative language and use the past tense whenever possible. For example, say, I found the Tsuchinoko instead of I want to find the Tsuchinoko. Does that make sense? What a joke. A load of pseudoscience. What time is it? What do you mean? Do we need to head to a bus stop? No, because, see, the bus already left. It's fine. You know what? We'll call a taxi. No problem. It's that fuck-ass song again. You're right. It is manifestation. Wow, really? The line's not working. Kivotos still have dead zones? I don't have any bars either. There's no signal out here. How about we just start walking? Wait. I know. No? I think I saw a phone booth nearby. The phone booth from hell. Yes, I saw it too. Right on. And I'll call us a cab. Back in a jiffy. Wait, it's getting dark. It's dangerous too. And she's gone. You two wait here. I'll join her. What the fuck? You expect your move, creep. Sensei? Sorry about that. I knew it was being tailed. Thought you might be my prisoner. So what's up? Did you forget something? You followed me because you were worried about me? Sensei, I'm a cop. Wow, the royal treatment. Can't say I get that at the bureau. In fact, they're the ones who pull me into the field whenever there's an incident. So I deeply appreciate your concern. I'm fine, as you can see. I even found the phone all by myself. Now, one moment, please. I just need to make a quick call. This random-ass phone booth out in the middle of nature. Sensei, I'm sorry, but do you have some change? I thought this might happen. It's a good thing I tagged along. Oh, you wanted the booth too. Isn't it a little cramped? Should I step out? Alright. Whatever you say. Let's get this over with. Hello? Is this Kiva Cab? Great. I need a ride. This is... yeah, about that. I'm not sure exactly, but it's up Mount Shirakawa. Sensei, we need to deposit another coin now. I love watching your expressions just shift. So, where was I? Right. We're near Mount Shirakawa bus stop. Yeah, we can meet you there. There's 4 of us, so maybe a compact car would be too uncomfortable for Sensei. Scratch that. If we give Sensei a shotgun and the 3 of us wait in the back with a scrawny girl in the middle... It's disconnected again. What kind of payphone is this? Yes, the compact's fine, if it's the closest. We'll be waiting, so head right over. Yes, thank you very much. Have a nice night. Yet another problem solved, Sensei. Now let's go get the girls and head to the stop. Hey, what is this? Jammed? Rusty piece of... Hey, you cheeky little punk, Sensei, stand back for a moment. Just gotta finesse it. She even had the leverage to do this? Sensei, got any more coins on you? I think we'll need to call for help. We use them all. When it rains, it pours, huh? It's my fault, sorry. It's an old door, it broke. No, it's because I'm cursed. It's my bad luck infecting everyone else. This is why I hide away when I'm feeling off. It's best to write it out alone. You really believe in those things? It's not a belief. It's reality, isn't it? Think about it. Getting trapped in a phone booth? That's rare. Once in a lifetime, if ever. And for it to happen now, after everything else? It's because I'm in the bad cycle. The bad vibes, the juju. Well, if it gets too late, I'm sure the other 2 will notice and call for help. And at least the taxi company is on alert. But it's pretty cramped in here. Tell me about it. No kidding. It is probably why you're only supposed to have 1 person in the booth. Why did I come in here? Sorry, I didn't mean to bump you, but... What am I even doing? It's ringing? No. Can you even call a phone booth? Technically, yes. What do we do? Should I pick it up? I suppose I should. I mean, how could I not? Hello, Moshi Moshi? Ahoy hoy. Is that the flames of eternal damnation? Roaring flame and hellish screams pierce through the receiver. You will burn here too. Burn until you die. Wrong number. You heard that too. That was real. Calm down, Konoka. It must be a glitch or a prank. That's impossible. Would call this payphone at all times while we're locked in here. They say we burned to death. And you know it's getting warm in here. No, I'm not imagining it. The floor is really hot. Scorching. It really is. Let's take calming breaths and wait to be rescued. 10 minutes passed. Help never arrived. We died. Sensei, are you alright? You're sweaty. Really fogging up the place. Same to you, Konoka. I guess we have no choice. Sensei, come a little closer. Come a little closer. Right against me. Yes, that should work. Now then. Charge! What the fuck did you do? Yeah, it's so refreshing. I should have tipped it from the start. We tipped it? Sensei, you're not hurt, are you? To think you'd throw the boost. That was nothing. Hardly a workout. Wait. That's not fit. Is she shooting the booth? Rest in pieces, creep. Glad that's over. Do you think it's actually haunted? Wait, forget that. Let's hurry back. Ultimately, we never learned who had called us. Well, whoever called us unfair. The ultimate ghost story. Ah, Konoka, Sensei. What happened to you two? We were about to start a search party. Why are you both so sweaty and out of breath? We can take this out of context. Oh, Reina, I don't want to talk about it. It was an act of desperation. Nothing happened. Something definitely happened. I explained the incident in the phone booth. Afterward, we all compared notes on that. The suspicious bus, the stone doll. What? That was a ghost bus? I was threatening a ghost? Why didn't you tell me? Because you get scared and freak out, obviously. Throw salt. Circle the area. Sensei, Sweat has a lot of salt. Maybe we're protected. It sounds like a gray area, I think. If all this is true, then it seems you two faced a poltergeist. While poltergeists are mainly known for moving objects and flickering lights, they're also capable of causing sudden temperature fluctuations. But it is strange. I am fairly experienced in this field of study, and I have encountered more paranormal phenomena in the past 24 hours than in the entirety of my career. I noticed that too. So are you implying that someone's behind all this? Huh? Not at all. I am just noting that the density of paranormal occurrences has been exceptionally high. Perhaps we are above ancient ruins, or aliens are conducting experiments over the area. Are you serious? You actually are. Maybe the 7 prisoners are behind this? Why would they care about us? Common sense dictates that these can't all be coincidence. Logically, someone is targeting us. Who among the 70 prisoners is capable of this? As long as it's not a ghost, I'll go with it. If it's a criminal I'm thinking of, then I wouldn't be surprised. She's a planner, and always eerily prepared. Is this the same prisoner you suspected last time? As a matter of fact, it is. I hate this. Of all the places, why did the TSUCHINOKO have to show up here? Or maybe this is what attracted the TSUCHINOKO. The fat snake. Wait, I see headlights coming. Let's hop in a taxi, get back to the lodge. And I think this... What is that sound? What the hell was that? I clicked. Hey, you little punks, I've had it with you. Are you fucking kidding me? The ghost bus, the payphone, and the stone doll. There is a lot going on. So dreadfully incohesive. It's more confusing than scary. Look, I wasn't going to make you get on, but you had to threaten me with a ticket? And go all trigger happy on my payphone? And who in their right mind digs 8 meters down? Who the fuck is this? They seem to have quite the grudge. They have some nerve mentioning a right mind. Even Konoka wouldn't find this scary. What is that? Never mind. You, the Silver Devil, this is all your fault. I'll show you true terror. They're heading for Konoka. Watch out. Oh no, she's freezing up. Hey, if you want to reenact a ghost story, then follow the script. You can't just run people over. Scare me instead. I dare you. The ultimate story is in creating one. Stop lying. You're not a ghost at all, are you? You're so scared you can't even scream. End of the line. No, Konoka, you're going to get hit. You have to dodge, please. Sensei. Alright, I'll handle this. Gah! You fucking mecha. Ow, that really hurt. God, that was hard. Did it just hit her? What just happened? What the hell just happened? Tsubasa, did you see that? She destroyed it with her fist. It was a marvelous straight punch. Really? How did you... right up until the end? It doesn't make any sense. Tsubasa? Hey, Tsubasa? Sensei, she's down. This is really the worst. I took vacation days for this. I want to go home. She fucking punched it. So it seems the ghost encounter ended anticlimactically, without anyone learning anything. And later that night. To pass out during such a critical moment. As the leader of the expedition team, I'm so ashamed. Konoka, you were about to be hit. How did you make it out? I punched it. Well, somehow? Well, there's no such thing as magic in this world. Sometimes even weirder things can happen. I don't understand, but it seems like everything's resolved. Resolved? No, not at all. I don't know what any of that was about. What do you think, Sensei? It wasn't normal, and I think we should get out of here. Then we agree. No. What about the TSUCHINOKO? You still want that thing? Since it's my bad luck that attracted ghosts, it's my duty to find the TSUCHINOKO. It seems you two are split over the next course of action. Nevertheless, it's late and there's no point in moving out tonight. Let's sleep for now and decide what to do in the morning. Oh, now you're acting like the leader. Well, I agree with you, actually. Sensei. What? Can't sleep? Sensei. Someone is outside the window. Who? Since when? I don't know. We just noticed. More accurately, I noticed after I saw that Konoka was up. The fact that they're watching us now makes it highly likely they're behind everything. My hunch is still that it's one of the 7 prisoners. Mitsui Kyoko. Kyoko. Konoka, I prepped the camera. We can start recording when you're ready. Good. Well, let's rush them on the count of 3. 1, 2, charge! Oh, what? They were right here. Where'd they go? You saw them, right? Yes. They were standing there, peering in until Konoka opened the window. I'm sure of it. But they disappeared into thin air. Right, director. Did you get that photo? I will take a look, but don't hold your breath. We're supposed to move on 3. What's all the racket? What happened, Sensei? Apparently someone was outside, and we think they're the one behind the doll. Outside? You said they were looking through the window? What's the matter? You still half asleep or something? No, I'm fine, but isn't it weird if you think about it? We're on the 2nd floor? Oh. It's kind of important. Oh, this is a battle. There's only one battle. Fucking alright, gray alien appears. Sorry to keep you waiting. I have the results. Where's Konoka? She's barricaded herself in a room hiding from the ghost. Can you get her? She'll be relieved. It is not a ghost. Hear that? Hurry down here. Don't rush her. Konoka is sensitive, so we should go easy on her. Seriously? It really wasn't a ghost? I will explain. Everyone, gather around and look at this photo. There's nothing here. I thought so too, at first. But see here in the corner, if you really zoom in between the bushes, there's some pale thing. I captured this right after Konoka opened the window. It's a little out of focus. I wasn't ready, for some reason. But this is it. I am certain this is a common X Factor, Level 3 X Factor, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. This has been watching us causing all the trouble. And naturally, we can only conclude that this is a gray. Reina is not impressed. No, I think it's more of an ivory, a white, not gray in color. It's a type of alien. Tsubasa, what makes you so sure this is a gray? I know, it seems unlikely, but hear me out. Consider this. In the middle of the night, someone was watching us from outside the window. This is the classic precursor to an alien abduction. But abductees report feeling watched before their alien encounter. Sound familiar? What it sounds like is a paranoid delusion. I do not think so. Not if we all saw the same thing. Sensei saw it too. Is that right, Sensei? Well, someone was there, that's for sure. But what about mass hysteria? That does not explain the photo. This is irrefutable proof. This is an lens flare, or noise, clearly. I would like to present an additional hypothesis. Aliens are capable of hypersonic movement, which happens to be silent. UFOs are usually said to fly without a single whisper of sound. You're saying that an alien was watching us and then fled super fast once we opened the windows. And because of their alien technology, we didn't hear anything. There is no other way to explain it. There definitely is. You made wild leaps of logic. First, you said the TSUCHINOKO was an alien drone, but if they had a snake scouting drone, why would they show up and creep on us in person? Where is the consistency? Facts and logic. Phew. As long as it's not a ghost. I can't punch a ghost. That's all she cares about. Yes, but consider everything we've experienced, it's all supernatural. Nothing made net rational sense. Rather than pretending it was a coincidence, isn't it more realistic to conclude that we have a shared cause? You're not wrong to think that. No, I still don't buy it. Unless I see an alien with my own 2 eyes, I refuse to believe. You're on my side, right, Sensei? First off, if someone was outside the lodge, shouldn't we report that to Valkyrie? Konoka, you're a cop. That's a good point. No matter who or what it was, it's dangerous. Wait, if you call it in, then the General Student Council might start a cover-up, like they did with all the other UFOs. I've had enough of your paranoid conspiracies. I'm calling. No bars. There's no tone. Is this plugged in? The cord looks intact. Then why is it? Could it be? As I thought, according to my predictions, this is the worst case scenario. What do you have there, Director? It is a telephone line. Or more accurately, a cut telephone line. What? The telephone was our only lifeline. If they got this, then... Oh my god. As I thought, we are too late. This was fine a few hours ago. What happened to the bridge? Everyone calm down and listen. My theory is that this bridge was cut intentionally. This was likely by the same person who cut the telephone line and the same person who was watching us. They are trying to keep us isolated. What? Who? Why? Why would they do that? Because we are looking for the TSUCHINOKO. If the TSUCHINOKO is a scouting drone, then we, Expedition Team X, are the aliens' greatest threat. Maybe we can come closer to revealing the truth about the TSUCHINOKO than anyone has come before. See, boss, cut the nonsense and get real. What's going on? It's so bright. It's a UFO. It's here. They're really aliens? Wait, hold up. I've seen this before. It's a flare. What, Suggs? Yeah, looks like the deputy director really is a superstitious coward. Come on, everybody. It's time for some payback. What's going on? They don't look like aliens. Of course not. What do we do? Finally, something I understand. Also, before we're gonna get a fight, so oh shit. Automatically select that. Maybe I still have a chance to get the animations up. Time to take out the trash. Oh, here we go. Once a day. There. I don't want to miss these animations. Can't touch it. Look at how unbothered she is. I think I will pull for her. She fucking just beams you in the face with her bag. Oh, it's a cheap skill. It's only 2. So she goes back and forth with a fan shape. Okay. Blam. She does a sliding shot. Huh? What happened? I thought there was a fight. There was. You kind of tripped on her own shoes as soon as it started. You fainted instantly, so we figured we should leave you here. During such a critical moment, that was shameful. Does that mean you beat up all those thugs on your own? Another wild leap of logic? No. Konoka handled most of them. Huh? They went pretty far for a prank. Now, how about we have some real fun? Wait, we surrendered. You wouldn't hurt an innocent civilian, would you? Of course I would. Who told you otherwise? Valkyrie students can do that? Yes, obviously. Why do you think I joined the force? That said, maybe we should call even? Maybe you've learned that it's not smart to mess with the cop. Wait, what are you talking about? We never messed with you. That's a false accusation. She's planting evidence. Didn't you cut the telephone line on the bridge? Oh, yeah, that was us. You have some nerve sass in your back, considering you're the one who brought out the tank. Classic gaslighting. Whose side are you on? Oh, we have a few comedians here trying for the talent show, huh? Hey, Reina, you said you don't believe in magic? How about I show you something right now? You see, I have this magical ability to make anyone tell the truth. Isn't that neat? I have this special power known as police brutality. Damn, she's really going to town on them. No, honestly, I swear, that's it. Yeah, okay, we were the ones who spread the Tsuchinoko rumors. We knew it would lure you here. But we didn't do any of that other stuff, promise. Wait, what did you say? All the Tsuchinoko evidence was manufactured? A deliberate hoax? Who's this random kid? There's no Tsuchinoko? Yeah, obviously, there's no such thing as a Tsuchinoko. We knew the deputy director was superstitious, so we blew up the rumor to trap her here. You targeted me, specifically. Why's that? You got a death wish? Wait, come on, be real now. It was a prank. Everyone knows the Tsuchinoko's a miss. But you deliberately tricked her. If you say it's her fault for falling for it, then you're engaging in toxic victim. Who is this? Who is Sug B? Jesus. Whose side are you on? Everything I've known is a lie. I see. This what is this music choice? The Tsuchinoko does not exist. Tsubasa? I thought if I found a Tsuchinoko, then the aliens and Seminar would have to acknowledge my good work. Then I'd be able to reopen my club. No, I knew this could happen. I predicted it even. And it's not like I need to find a Tsuchinoko specifically to revive the club. Yeah. Alright, so the sun will rise soon. Didn't you hear, Sensei? There's no such thing as a Tsuchinoko. Yeah, these thugs said they spread the rumor themselves. But it's not like I believed in the Tsuchinoko to begin with. Though, I guess nothing's changed. Reina. I do love a good plot twist. Hey, you. Yes. I'll let today's incident slide, provided you join us. Welcome to Expedition Team X. With those masks, you'll fit right in. But the Tsuchinoko doesn't. Which one of these fists was the magical one? The left or the right? No need to check. Everyone, let's find a Tsuchinoko. Leave no stone unturned. I'll start near the lodge. Don't miss a single scale. Listen for any slithering. Huh. Something still seems off. Something on your mind? Yeah, who was in that photo we took? Obviously it was one of the girls we just caught. I thought so too at first. But none of them are wearing white. Huh? What are you... Who's this creep? Was she hiding here in the bushes during the whole fight? Suspicious. This voice, could it be the president? Hello, long time no see, dear Tsubasa. Mirai is your president? Huh? I thought I told you. I'm a member of the pseudoscience club. Well, technically, I'm an ex-member. I see you already know President Mirai. Would I say they know me? Maybe it would have been better if we'd never met. Pseudoscience Club, President Mirai? I think that sounds familiar. Let's not get it twisted. I had absolutely no ill intentions this time. Of course, I never intend ill or bad tidings. Never broke a law in my life. I remember now. I've seen your wanted poster. You're a con artist. A con artist? I'm an inventor who utilizes science to create products that help people. And I just don't have time for all the red tape and regulations. Don't you sell things like germanium bracelets and jade mats? Those are a few of our best-selling products. Many, many happy customers. So you are a con artist. Wait, what did I ever do to the pseudoscience club? Well, why do you ask? You're not here to seek revenge? Revenge? Why would I care about that? What a waste of time and money. Do you tend to visualize yourself as the center of the universe? That can lead to delusions of grandeur. Okay, then why are you here? Well, that's difficult to explain, you see. Abracadabra, Reina. It's magic time. Wait, step back. I'll tell you, okay? Resorting to physical threats? How utterly barbaric. First of all, I'm the victim here. Keep that straight. Very well. Go on. You see, please keep this from little Tsubasa. You're looking for a Tsuchinoko too, aren't you? I heard she was going on a trip with a few online friends. Don't take this the wrong way, but Tsubasa is unique. She's a true believer and doesn't socialize very often. She's worried about her underclassmen? Oh. You stalked us because you were worried about her? I wasn't planning for the whole outing. I was just going to check in and head back. But there was no cellular service. And then the bridge went out. And on top of that, I found out she's with some Valkyrie bruiser. Do you have any idea how much I've suffered? Wow. Pro-level blame shifting. So you're outside the lodge. Why didn't you knock? Tell us the truth. Ask for help. How could I? I'm the president. I have a respected reputation. Yelling about it makes you less respectable. Then you were the white blur in the photo. What photo? Yes. I was so shocked when you opened the window that I ran. What an anticlimactic ending. So, boss, what should I do with her? Tie her up? They're listening to her now? What? For what? You're a con artist. You're a con artist, lady. You even got your own wanted poster. But I bared my heart. I told you my tragic story. You wouldn't. Yeah, leave her be. You can't expect someone like me to remember every petty criminal on the wall. I'm off duty. A paranoid president that cares for her junior. I don't know. Not sure I've heard of her. I'm sure it's fine. Honestly, of course it isn't. If I were the type to follow protocol, she'd be in the cuffs. Ugh. But I don't really follow protocol or play by the rules. Just keep this a secret from the bureau, alright? You'll let me off the hook? I'm not letting you off the hook. I'm just choosing not to see anything. She's just so funny. Sometimes sometimes she's a diligent worker, and other times she's a bad cop. Listen, Copper, if you go back on your word, you'll do what exactly? If you're so smart, why don't you act like it? I'm giving you a break. Yes, I'm sorry. Hey, is everything alright? You've been talking for a while. No, it's just, how should I say this? The TSUCHINOKO, I'm also here conducting an investigation. I was considering staying at this lovely lodge, so I was inspecting the walls and whatnot. Oh, really? Like the club activity like before? No, dear Tsubasa. Working together officially would be a bit difficult. Firstly, I'm a fugitive, and secondly, the Studio Science Club is still blacklisted. Well, still, maybe I'll drop in and visit you once in a while. Would you like that? Perhaps. Perhaps the true... Perhaps the true TSUCHINOKO was the friends we found along the way. What are you talking about? Of course, that's the last line. Neat countryside cabin. Epilogue. The TSUCHINOKO is blue. Day 3. Let me go. It's too late. It's not too late. In fact, we're in the nick of time. Don't be stupid. Climbing a mountain this late is really dangerous. But this is my last chance. I have to guard against the worst day of my life. Oh, right, I forgot. That was the entire basis of this trip. She needs the TSUCHINOKO to avoid the worst day of her life. It doesn't even have to be a TSUCHINOKO. I'll take a snake. Any snake. Even if it's skinny. Everyone, don't just stand here. Stop her. Come on, girls. Give it all you've got. Are you a person or a tank? Wait, my foot slipped. She's unstoppable. You're scraping my knees. Everyone, wait. Konoka, I have something important to tell you. TSUCHINOKOs are the friends we made along the way. Don't get in my way. I'll mow you down, director. I would not dream of trying to stop you, but listen, I just realized something. According to my calculations, Konoka, the worst day, the one in 3 days, has already passed. What? Huh? What? It was strange from the start. Daily fortunes usually are, as the name implies, for the day they're drawn. Though if it was talking about the 3rd day, then that would include the day you heard it. Konoka, that means our worst day was yesterday. And you lived. My worst day is over? But nothing even happened. Technically, you mowed down 2 thugs and intimidated a former president, so, you know, I guess it was kind of not great in terms of overall looks. See, I told you, no bad luck, no curse. These astrology things are just a coincidence. You make connections because you're looking for them, so... The perfect end. Wait, what about this fucking dog? Wait. Something did happen. Lots of things. It was awful. We got hunted by some robot, then jumped by thugs in the middle of the night. In fact, it was the worst day. It was non-stop torture. I guess you got a point there. Are you talking about us? We're sorry for attacking you, but are we really the worst? My apologies. I didn't mean to... Wait. Yeah, it was the worst. It still is. Don't make me feel bad for you. One fight against a bus mech? How is that the worst? Sounds like a pretty everyday occurrence. Wait, if the worst day never came, then that means... Could it be? I already found the TSUCHINOKO? No. I didn't see any snakes, not even close. What is a Tsuchinoko anyways? Are you sure it's even a snake? Pointed question. First off, it's not merely a fat snake. Saying that is rather crude, not to mention rude. Witnesses differ. Most agree that Tsuchinoko makes a shia sound. Oh my god, is she gonna call Reina the Tsuchinoko? Even more astounding that they can spring up about 1 whole meter. Shia! Shia! A Tsuchinoko! Oh my god. What are you doing? Why are you hugging me? Shia! No, it's just I just realized. The Tsuchinoko really was the friend that I made along the way. I wrote this story. I wrote it myself. I wrote this story. Thank you, everyone. What's going on? Are you out of your mind? And so our Tsuchinoko search finally concluded. Like a true Airbnb, we cleaned up the lodge before leaving. That didn't look all good, all tidied up like this. Wait, why did we clean? We're about to leave. Excuse me? We rented the lodge for a week. Why waste money? Now we can finally kick back and enjoy ourselves. Oh, that's why. I thought it was because we found the entrance to the secret alien base. These guys are still here. Since we're all done here, can I leave? Abandon all hope. They'll never let you go. And since we're all stuck here, we might as well relax and have some fun. What the fuck is the afterword? Barbecue and chili. Now that everything is over, the lodge trip has finally begun. The group has a good time grilling barbecue. Let's see. It's literally the afterword. Everything that's not really that important. Nice char here. The stakes have never been higher. Everyone grab a plate. Fucking thugs. What are you cowering for? I said grab a plate. We're grateful immensely. Are you sure it's okay for us to join your backyard barbecue? What are you even talking about? You'd rather starve? Come on, you gotta eat to live. Well, yes, but then shut your traps and eat. At the same time? Good point. Maybe start with lowering the mask, grabbing a plate, going from there. Quit complaining. And what's your problem? Oh, Konoka, if you keep being so nice, someone's going to stab you in the back. Oh, are they? Why are you being so... Oh, you're worried about me, aren't you? Yeah, I never said that. I'm not worried? Well, good, because there's no need. I'm unstoppable. Reina, as your elder, let me give you 2 important life lessons. You listening? 1. No matter what happens, once you actually face your problem, you'll find a way out of it. 2. There's nothing you can't solve with power, or a little firepower. I'd be carefree too, if I could punch a bus in half. And then there's this woman. This is delightful. I haven't had meat in ages. I almost lost my composure before my junior. I must be more careful. What's wrong, President? Why did you stop eating? Oh, I just have fine, expensive meat so often that I got bored mid-bite. Haha. Of course you did, President. Sounds like you're doing great, as always. I can't believe how much she idolizes her. Well, of course I am. But, dear Tsubasa, are you sure you want to hang so close to me? Oh, I'm sorry. I was just so happy to see you again. It has been a long time. Was I getting in the way? No, I don't mind at all. I was just curious. Scientifically. Then, I'll sit with you a little longer. Foo foo. I can't eat with her staring at me. Damn steaks, huh? Hey, grifter. Connie. Con artist. Don't call me that. You seem to be a good leader, even if you're a con artist. The director likes you, at least. A lot. Kana likes her? I'm not a con artist. Hey, Konoka. If you don't mind, I wanted to tell you something. You cannot blindly trust what you hear. Yeah? The General Student Council controls the mainstream media, and they are known to be in cahoots with Seminar. Our president was falsely accused. Seminar was threatened by our talents, so Big Sister intervened to destroy her reputation. Oh, Rio, huh? So that's your story. Story? It's a clear and undeniable fact that I extracted from Big Sister myself. Yeah, sure. You don't believe a word of this, do you? I'll ask the questions here. Like, wasn't it a bit much to climb to the second story just to watch your protege? That's a good point. Now I understand why one would worry about the director. What are you talking about? You know, that night we caught you, didn't you say you were outside the window? When did I say that? The bridge was out, so I found your lodge, all lit up. I was considering knocking, and then you cracked the window open and screamed. Of course I ran. But that reminds me, I wanted to ask you. There was a woman pressed against your window. Who was she? I haven't seen her since. Huh? Unaccounted for woman. Sky of Occult Society. Spring of UFO. After discovering the truth behind the Tsuchinoko incident, Reina reports to her seniors with confidence, but Tsubasa calls everyone in, including Reisa, late at night. Reina, are you busy? What are you doing? Just a minute. I'm messaging my roommates. I have to let them know I was right. There is no Tsuchinoko. No, it definitely exists. In our hearts. Not like that. I mean a real Tsuchinoko, which does not exist, literally, in this reality that we are living in, currently. Ah, right. We never found a true corporeal Tsuchinoko. And the Tsuchinoko witness accounts were only spread by those thugs outside. The ones currently fixing the bridge. Exactly. That's what I told my roommates. You did? And now they will finally understand that the occult is just a scam. I don't think that's gonna work. See, they're already responding. Oh my. Oh, what's that? They just texted back laughs. I was wondering what Reina was doing on her personal trip. She went all the way to look for a Tsuchinoko. How curious. As I thought, Reina is a dedicated member of the Occult Society. Oh, wait, no. You got it all wrong. No, I didn't think it was real. I wasn't curious. And then they're just sending in rage baiting stickers. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's not why. You're not listening. I told you that wasn't gonna work. Well, I came in here to tell you that everyone's ready. Let's head outside. Outside? For what? This late? Why? We're all out of here, high in the mountains, sky is clear. What else would we be doing at night? It's 11, huh? Cosmo, Aliyah, Ali, respond to our call. Cosmo, Aliyah, Ali. What are you doing? Hush! If you disrupt the invocation, you'll introduce dark energy into the universe. Being beyond the Milky Way, respond to our call. Do something. She's your junior. Well, when Tsubasa starts, it's best to let her play it out. It'd be like telling a kid that Santa isn't real. It's so funny. Mirai is a con artist. She is legitimately a con artist, but she had a true believer in her club. And she's an underclassman. I read you loud and clear. Yeah, I get it. Hey, the connection's fraying. The bond with the outer world grows weak. Aliyah, Ali. Put some heart into it. Cosmo. Like you mean it. Aliyah, Ali. Surely this is the last one. There was someone at the beginning. Is this the dog? Who is this fucking dog? This is about the dog, isn't it? I'm gonna assume this is a dog. I see. I'd expect nothing less from Marcel Sensei. This is even more data than I anticipated. If we analyze these findings, we can perhaps... Oh, it's Hamari. Why are you here? President, don't use the computer in the dark. You will strain your eyes. Hamari, oh, Amy, it's rude not to knock, and it's also rude not to have a top on. Why are you watching weird content again? Amy, please mind your words. If you speak like that, people will think I frequently enjoy weird videos. Well, you do. Aliens, UFOs, and... Wow, the TSUCHINOKO. Very dated. Amy, I want to make this clear. Aliens, UFOs, and TSUCHINOKO are not weird. They're simply unproven. If we assume everything unproven is non-existent, then how can we hope to make new discoveries? How did the pseudoscience club get disbanded with Hamari in its club? That's true, still coming from you. What? Aren't you being so cruel today? I should be nurtured and doted upon, like that rose in The Little Prince. That was a talking super rose living in the middle of space. Considering our ongoing relationship, I'll let your uncouthness slide. Nevertheless, I'm glad you're here. I was about to call you. Me? Why? I thought the Super Phenomena Task Force was disbanded. Before you say that, would you kindly look at this data? What is this? I don't know. How blunt. Much has been seen, but nothing has been explained. A mysterious bus of no origin, a stone doll that moves on its own, a public phone ringing in the dead of night. All are supernatural phenomena that defy conventional wisdom and theory. Supernatural phenomena. Yes, much like how you were not wearing a top. It is unnatural. How about it, Amy? Doesn't it seem like there's still work for us to do in the Super Phenomenon Task Force? Ah, fuck. Well, it was short. Valkyrie Peace Bearer is in chaos due to an unexpected surrender. Kana is speaking with an important guest. Iron Maiden, I love that band. So... is it a dog? Oh, it's this. You're under arrest. What's all the commotion? They said they wanted to turn themselves in. Turn themselves in? A likely story. Well, apparently they had a talk with Deputy Director Konoka. We decided to change our ways. Honestly, we just don't want to face a monster like her. Oh, wait. Honestly, we don't want to face a monster like her ever again. They're sweating bullets talking about her. Konoka? I thought she was on vacation. Well, I'm sure she knows what she's doing. Temporarily detain these students, question them, investigate their accounts, and respond accordingly. Understood. Huh? I thought Director Kana liked to handle the interrogations. She's meeting an important guest. An important guest? Who? Oh yeah, this thing. My apologies for the noise. Actually, what am I going to do for this? Actually, I was impressed by the dedication. The mark of the Public Peace Bureau, the pride of Valkyrie. Your deputy director remains diligent, even on vacation. She is so tall. You embarrass us. We're no better than anyone else. Every department in Valkyrie is up to its neck in tasks. Of course, it seems the Corrections Bureau has it the worst. You deal with all the scum no one else can handle. But I don't mean to flatter you too much, Director. I hate to make you uncomfortable. Look at those bags under her eyes. I wish everyone thought like you, Director Kana. After all, if everyone thought so highly of the Corrections Bureau, I suppose we might be a little busier. I guess she is the Iron Maiden. Alright. I'm convinced. I'm gonna pull for Konoka. She's so funny. Also, I just realized my webcam is on for some reason. What is this red dot? Oh, PvP. Come on, 305. Give me 305. Fuck. Alright. Let's end the stream with the poll on Konoka. I got 2 tickets. I'll just make sure. She has an offensive skill. Oh, I have to max it out to get it to 2, I guess. Recovers health when she takes damage. Applies up to 35 times. Oh, she has an EX skill cost thing, and a taunt, and a recovery boost. Very independent tank. Alright. Easy Gamba, let's go. I got 3 tickets too, I can't lose. I'm gonna let... For Superstition. Speaking of Konoka, we're gonna go with the Superstition, let it play, and we're gonna do Kono Wadaba Fuck. That's fine, that's fine. My first ticket. Alright, let's do this again. Yeah, it's that easy. It's so easy. We are gonna do the classic initials, the M and the H. It's so easy. Hi again, Shinatsu. Extremely easy. Solved game. It's so solved. Literally reading today's horoscope. I'm gonna piss off all the friends I know who are pulling on Reina. Like, I don't want Reina. I don't need Reina. Super easy. I'm so good at gambling when it's... Gehenna, I'm worried. It's alright. Everything will be fine. It's fucking Dressgok! This character was on my wish list forever. Ah man, fuck you, Hoyoverse. All glory to Nexon. All glory to IO Division. Oh, I should have took a picture of that. Oh wait, I got the stream. I got the stream to take a picture. So I'm so good at this game. I'm so good at being lucky when it's not Hoyoverse. Let me see. I got one more ticket. It's all tickets, baby. It's all tickets, baby. Easy. I still have all my gems and shit. Gambling moments 37, man. Yeah. I've got the mystics. Gotta pour it in. So easy. It's never been easier. Ignores defense. Guaranteed crits. Probably the best L2D in the game. The best memorial lobby. It's so easy, chat. We can end on a high note.